This is the first Baseus power station. I'm pretty excited today. I can't wait to try this thing out. Still in the box, rated at 420 watts. This is what's gonna happen. I'm going to max it out using my Dyson hairdryer and see if it will damage the battery pack. I will of course charge my iPhone, iPad, and MacBook Pro with this power station and expand its USB ports using the Baseus 65 watts car charger. Nice carrying bag. Let's see what else included. Can't wait. MC4 to barrel connection. So that is the solar charging cable and a USB-C cable. I like the fact that MC4 is connected. I will add it to my phone app. There's a Baseus app. It can be remotely controlled. It might just be the smallest power station that supports 420 watts. 2 AC ports. Output AC. 12 volt output DC. Long press to power on probably. Yes. 27 degrees Celsius. That's the internal battery temperature monitoring. Came at 57%. There's a USB Type-C charging. In and out USB-C 1 is marked as in and out. The user manual, stickers, really cute stickers, and warranty guide. This cable rated at 240 watts is included. It says 240, so I would trust the other end goes into my Baseus 100 watts 4-port charger. And let's see the power input first. And we'll check if it supports pass-through charging. It should be. Switching to watts. 27, 30. I hear the fan kicking in right now. 56, 59, 61. Wow, that's pretty fast for a USB-C port. Okay, just reached 100 watts. The charging time estimated 1.3 hours, 88 watts input. Output is none because it's not on yet. Looks like the DC would have to be automatically detected. I'm gonna plug in the car charger, which is 65 watts, measures 13.4 volts output. If you feel like the USB-C ports are insufficient, then you can plug in additional 12 volt chargers, no problem. While it's getting recharged, let's take a look at its overall design and features. I'm also going to add it to my phone, like this. It gets automatically detected. Add device to my Baseus app. There is the handlebar that can be extended or retracted. I really like this design so it does not take a lot of space and it stands up in vertical mode. I also like the design that all the switches require 2 seconds depress to be able to power on or off. So if you are powering mission critical AC devices, it cannot be easily power off like that. You have to depress and hold for 2 seconds. It's not available in other power station brands. It's more than enough to power a 55-inch TV, which only consumes 56 watts to the AC port. In theory, it should be able to drive 8 of the 55-inch TVs. Using the 12 volt output, I can even power a portable fridge as my backup or go off the grid. Now the total power consumption is 87 watts and I can still charge my small electronics using the USB ports, of course. You will have to depress it for 2 seconds to power on, and another press will enter the flashing mode or SOS mode. You have to depress it to power off. And the flashlight is very bright. It is more than enough for the campsite. We'll dive into the app in just a second and we'll do the power testing. Now let's turn on the AC power. Long press and hold for 2 seconds. Plug in my hair dryer, and this is going to cause an overloading vent. Oh, cut off. After powering it back on, it works again, but I'm not going to run it for extended period of time. So these AC ports are rated for 420 watts maximum continuous. I like the fact it can be stand up. It has these little bumps, so it is designed to be stand up, but don't cover this side. This is the fan for cooling. I recommend charging the higher power consumption devices like a laptop using the USB Type-C 1 port, as it will be able to put out 100 watts max. The USB Type-C 2 port is good for charging the iPads because it will max out at 30 watts. It is ideal for charging iPads or iPhones. So prioritize using the Type-C port first. Then the USB Type-A ports are QC3 compatible, 12 volts, 2.5 amps. We can see the power consumption here, 83 watts. Plugging the iPhone, the power consumption may increase. And then I still have one more port left. So that's the power distribution logic among these 4 ports. There are 2 ways to recharge this battery bank, using the USB-C input, which we have just tested, or using the DC input here, and the other end goes into the solar panel. This is the industrial standard MC4 connection. DC output is also available. That's a 12 volts port to power some camping lights. It has the rubber feet, so it's non-slippery. These are the arrow codes here for different scenarios for troubleshooting. Product specification is listed here on this page. You can pause and read. The DC input actually can take in 140 watts max. This is insane. I don't have that charger here. Otherwise, we can totally see it's 140 watts massive input. I noticed that I can actually control the lighting mode in the app. SOS, solid. There is a bit of a delay because it is connected via Bluetooth. I can also change the brightness setting. The maximum setting, 100%. The AC output switch can be controlled as well. Let's see. Yes, I can control the AC on off from this screen. This is perhaps a good design because it is stored, it's hidden kind of under the settings menu. I cannot power on or off any ports from the main menu. This is by design, I think. Intentional. Overall, I think this is a very well-made product with excellent design. Super versatile for all kinds of use cases like off-the-grid live-in, emergency power backup solution for small electronics. And if you have solar panels, you can definitely offset the power consumption and use it and charging it at the same time using the solar input, and have access to all these USB ports with the AC power output. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you find this review helpful.